Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome back if you are one of those lovely people who is here every week, and welcome if you are new around here. I am Amy and I will be your yoga teacher for today for this fluid, flowy Vinyasa class. So it's going to be quite continuous movement, working around our mat in all directions, getting twisty, getting stretchy. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you do make it to the end and you had fun, please leave a comment letting me know what you thought. Give it a big thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed it, and subscribe so that you can practice with me in my next class. If you are ready to begin, we will be starting today down on our backs in a Supta Baddha Konasana shape, so reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees fall out wide. You might bring the hands onto the inner thighs here for a moment to push the knees a little bit further down. Just landing in your practice here. You've already arrived physically, but maybe mentally you're a bit preoccupied with thoughts about what you were doing before this class, or wondering what's going to be happening in this class. Thinking about what you're doing after this class. See if you can box those thoughts up and set them to one side for this next hour. Really dedicating this time to yourself, to connect to your body, to your breath, to move, to breathe. Connecting to the sensations that are present in your body right now to help draw your awareness into your current state of being. Shifting from the external world to your own internal world. Noticing what parts of the body feel spacious, what parts of the body maybe feel a bit tense and tight and need some extra care and attention from you in this practice. Noticing all the parts of the body that are connected to the earth, that are providing that connection between you and your ground. Feeling the support, the stability of the earth beneath you so that you can then find a little bit of softness and relaxation. Let the body feel soft, heavy, just melting into the mat. Any tension you're holding onto that you don't need to carry with you throughout this practice, now is your time to let that go. Bringing a little bit more energy into the body with every inhale, and sending the tension out of the body with your exhale. Finding slow, smooth, full, complete breaths in and out through the nose, and sending the breath all the way down into the belly. So maybe place the hands on the lower belly here. Feel it lifting and rising and expanding with every breath in. Then light engagement of the core to push all of the breath out as you exhale. Making space for that next fresh breath to move inwards. Just a few breaths here in stillness before we begin to move. Keep the legs as they are, interlace all 10 fingers, then press the palms away from you, up and overhead. Lengthen through the sides of the waist, maybe squeeze the biceps in towards the ears. Push, push, push the arms away, maybe give the hips a little wiggle here. Take a big breath in, stretch even further. Exhale, soften, release, relax. Arms out by your sides in a cactus shape, palms face up. Tap the right knee to meet the left knee, find a gentle twist, then open it back out through center. Over to the other side, through the center, over to the left. Keep it moving over to the right. Open it out. Take it to the left, then pause here. Bring the left hand onto the outside of the right thigh to help deepen into the twist. Unravel, open through center, drop the knees over to the other side. Same on this side, right hand onto left leg this time. Be mindful that the left shoulder is still in contact with the earth. Bring it back through center, gather both knees into the chest, have a little rock from side to side, move around in circles. Keep hold of the right knee, extend the left leg long, pull the right knee around in circles, take it down to the side, up and in, switch directions, maybe circle the ankle at the same time, a little bit of a tap your head and rub your stomach kind of thing, trying to do both at once. Now keep the left hand on the right knee, open the right arm out wide and guide the right knee into a twist over to the left hand side. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Extend the left arm straight out to the left hand side. Keep the lower body as it is. Bring the right hand to meet the left hand like you're closing a book. Then inhale, open the right arm out wide, open the book. Tap the hand to meet. Open it up. One more time, tap. Then spin the chest open. Pause here. One more big breath in. Release your breath out. Roll back through center, squeeze left knee in, extend right leg long. Experiment with any movements through the left knee and the left hip and the left ankle. Left arm out to the side, left knee over to the right into the twist. Breathe in, breathe out. Open the right arm out wide, left hand meets the right hand. Inhale, open out wide. Exhale, tap. Two more, breathe in, breathe out. Last time, open the book. Tap it shut. This time open and pause for one last big breath in. Fill the lungs, the ribs, the chest. Release all of the breath out. Roll your way back through center, squeeze the knees in, take one last breath here. Any final little movements through the knees, through the hips. Hands on the shins, rock your way forwards and backwards a few times, building up the momentum to find your way up into a comfortable seated position. Find a nice tall spine when you arrive here, working to stack the head over the heart, over the hips. Think about lifting the ribs up and away from the hips as you soften the shoulders down away from the ears. Open the arms straight out to the sides. Activate the fingers here, spread the fingers, point them as far away from one another as you can. Little baby circles to the back of the room with the arms. Make those circles a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Keep breathing, slow and steady and smooth, deep breaths. A little bit bigger. Make them their biggest. You maybe skim the floor as the arms come down. Mobilizing the shoulders. Now keep them at their biggest, but switch directions, coming forwards. Are you still breathing? Make them a teeny little bit smaller. Little bit smaller. Little bit smaller. At their smallest, keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the arms out wide. Send left arm forward, right arm back. Keep the arms straight. Keep them parallel to the floor. Just using the strength of the spine here to twist yourself a little bit deeper. Take one more big breath in. Breathe out, left hand onto right knee, right fingertips behind you. Maybe wrap the right arm behind the back to reach for the left hip, left thigh, finding a half bind. Lengthen here with your breath in. Twist a little bit deeper with your breath out. Unwind through center, arms out wide. Twist over to the other side. Right arm forward, left arm back. Again, use the core to deepen into the twist. Take one more inhale. Exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind, or maybe find the bind. Find some more length as you breathe in. Find some more depth as you breathe out. Unwind through center, arms out wide. Reach the arms up and overhead. Place the hands on the floor under the shoulders. Roll onto the knees, uncross the ankles, tabletop position. Take a moment to find your alignment here. One line all the way from crown of head to tailbone. As you breathe in, drop the belly, lift the chest, look forwards. As you breathe out, tuck under the toes, lift the knees to hover an inch above the mat and round through the spine. Inhale, drop the knees, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the knees, round the spine. Let's do 3 more. Inhale to expand. Exhale, lift and round. Last 2, big breath in. Big breath out. One more time. Inhale, blossom the heart open. Exhale, lift the knees to hover and pause there. Take one more full cycle of breath in and out through the nose. Then gently, silently soften the knees back down to the floor. Untuck the toes, give the hips a little wiggle from side to side. Lift the right leg off the mat, parallel to the floor. Point the toes down towards the earth, then start to take some big circles through the right ankle. Be mindful that you're not collapsing into the left hand here. Switch direction of the circles. Keep the core nice and engaged. Lower back is flat, not collapsing down. Now point the toes to the back of the room. Start to take some big circles through the right leg, keeping the leg straight. So taking it as far to the left as you can, as far up to the right, grazing the floor with the toes. Switch direction of the circles. Extend the leg straight behind you. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel into the glute. Take some big circles through the right knee. Switch direction of the circles. Now extend the legs straight out behind you. Breathe in, round the spine, knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, squeeze in. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round, pause. Press the floor away with the hands. Draw the shoulder blades apart. Then step the foot through in between the hands, low lunge. Keep the left hand down. Inhale, open the right arm up. Exhale, wrap the right arm underneath the right thigh. Inhale, lift, expand. Exhale, wrap it round. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, wrap it underneath. This time, big inhale, reach the fingertips high. Then lift the left hand off the floor. Left arm forward, right arm back, coming up into a twisted low lunge. As you inhale, lower the right hand to the back of the left leg, reach the left arm up and over. Then exhale, left hand to the floor, reach the right arm forward. Moving between those two shapes, inhale, reverse revolved, low lunge. Exhale, reach the right arm forward, lengthen the side body. Keep it moving. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring it forward. Last time, inhale, take it back. Exhale, bring it forward. This time, inhale, reach both arms all the way up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, both arms up, bend the right knee. Exhale, twist, straighten the right knee. One more time, inhale, bring it down. Exhale, take it up and back, pause there. Maybe start to lower the right hand down towards the left heel as you reach the left arm up and over, finding a back bend here. Push the hips forward, push the heart up, take a big breath in and a big breath out. Lift up and away as you breathe in, but keep the twist to the right hand side. Keep the arms extended. Unravel to twist over to the other side, and as you do so, point the left toes over towards the right hand side, so facing the left side of the mat now. Lower the left hand to the floor, sweep the right arm towards the back of the room, breathe in. Push off the left hand, slide the right hand down the right leg, breathe out. Inhale, half side plank. Exhale, gate pose. One more time, big breath in and big breath out. Slide it down. This time, bring both arms parallel to the floor. Stack the head over the heart, over the hips. Place the right foot on the floor, bend into the right knee. Then lift yourself back up. Two more like that. Bend it down. Bring it back up. Last time, bend down, pause there. Spin the left toes to point towards the back of the mat. Turn the torso forward, arms still out wide. Low lunge. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead. Exhale, fingertips to the earth. Tuck under the back toes. Lift the back knee. Big step forward with the left foot to meet the right foot. Uttanasana, forward fold at the top of the mat. Linger here for a few breaths, exploring movement or finding stillness. So maybe pedal out through the legs, maybe sway the torso from side to side. Find anything that feels good. Use the movement to create space in any parts of the body that feel tight. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, press the hands into the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Two more. Inhale, ripple your way up. Exhale, melt your way down. One more time. Big breath in to lift. Big breath out to lower. This time, left hand down on the floor. Right arm opens up. Find the twist. Breathe in. Straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee deeply. Take one more inhale. Exhale, fold back down. Second side, inhale, left arm up, right knee bends. Exhale here. One more full breath in. Breathe out, soften back down. One halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot, then the left foot back into a high plank. Shift the weight forwards and backwards on the tiptoes, keep it moving. Then knees can stay lowered or lifted as you come all the way down onto the belly. Bring the fingertips wider than the mat. Come onto fingertips, make little tents with the hands. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. One more time. Breathe in, bring it up. Breathe out, lower down. Plant the hands beside the ribs. Tuck under the toes. Press up either through tabletop or high plank. Wave it back, downward facing dog. First downward facing dog, so again, a few breaths to settle in here. See how your downward dog is feeling today. Invite in any movement that you think might feel good. Now 3 times, inhale, ripple forwards, high plank. Exhale, wave it back, down dog. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Last time, breathe in, bring it forwards. Breathe out, take it back. This time, inhale forwards to high plank. Drop the knees down onto the floor, tabletop position. Maybe slide the hands back a little bit if you need to, so the shoulders are above the wrists. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, knees to hover round the spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, floating cat pose. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out, knees to hover, pause here, breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Gently lower the knees down as you exhale, untuck the toes. Breathe in, give the hips a little wiggle from side to side. Breathe out. Left leg lifts off the earth, parallel to the floor. Point the toes, find some circles through the ankle in both directions. This time be mindful that you're not collapsing into the right hand. Now point the toes, take some big circles with the leg, keeping it straight, finding movement that initiates from the hip. Switch direction of the circles. Leg parallel to the floor, bend the knee, heel into the glute, big circles through the knee. Switch direction. Extend the leg straight back behind you, breathe in, round the spine, knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale to extend. Exhale round. Last time, fill the lungs, kick the leg out, empty the lungs, squeeze the knee in, pause, round through the upper back, create space between the hands and the shoulders and the earth, then step the foot through into your low lunge. Right hand stays down, left arm sweeps up, breathe in, wrap the arm under the leg, breathe out. Inhale, create space. Exhale, give yourself a little hug. Last time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, wrap it round. This time, inhale, lift up, pause there. Lift the right hand off the mat. Stack the head over the heart, over the hips. Bring the arms parallel to the earth. Inhale, reverse it. Bring the left hand to the back of the right leg. Exhale, right hand down, left arm forward. Keep it moving, rainbow it back. Breathe in. Sweep it forwards. Breathe out. Last time back, big inhale. Bring it forwards. Big exhale. This time, bring the arms back parallel to the floor. Sweep both arms up, look forwards. Left knee stays bent. Inhale here. Exhale, straighten the left leg, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up, left knee bends. Exhale, twist, left knee straightens. One more time forwards, breathe in, take it back, breathe out, pause here. Lower the left hand down towards the right heel. Reach the right arm up and over, hips up, heart high. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back into your upright twisted half splits. Keep the arms extended wide as you spin all the way over to the right hand side and kick the right toes to face over to the left. Lower the right hand down, left arm forwards, breathe in. Gate pose, left hand down, left leg, breathe out. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, reach it forwards. Last time, both directions, breathe in and breathe out. Bring the arms back parallel to the floor, stack your spine, turn the left toes to point forwards if they're not already, bend into the left knee and straighten. Sink it down, lift it up. One more time, bring it down, take it up. This time, bring the knee to bend, stay there. Spin the right toes to point to the back of the mat. Arms out wide, arms reach up, breathe in, fingertips to the floor, lift the right knee, big step forwards, Uttanasana, breathe out. Explore movement here again, maybe notice if things are feeling different from the first time we visited this shape, if things are starting to warm up, open up. If there's more space in the body, if there's more space for the breath. Three times, inhale, find your flat back, Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ripple your way up, press the hands into the shins. Exhale, melt your way down. Last time, big inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Left hand down, right arm up, breathe in. This time, maybe reach the right arm behind the back towards the left hip, the left thigh. Maybe thread the left arm underneath the left leg and catch the right hand, bring them to meet, find a bind. Using that grip to help roll the chest and the shoulder open. Take one more big breath in and big breath out. Unravel from the bind, right hand down, left arm up, breathe in. Maybe take the left arm behind the back as you breathe out. Maybe the right arm comes underneath the right knee and meets the left arm. If you find the grip, spin the left chest and shoulder open. Inhale. Exhale. Unravel from the bind. Straighten both legs. One halfway lift, flat back. Hands on the earth. Step the left foot, then the right foot back into your high plank. Shift the weight forwards and backwards onto the tiptoes. Then again, knees can be lifted or lowered as you soften all the way down onto the belly. Fingertips wider than the mat. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale, dip the right shoulder in, look to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale through center. This time, exhale down the middle. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, lower down, plant the hands beside the ribs, tuck the toes, press up through plank or table, wave it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, wave it back, down dog. Inhale forwards. Exhale, send it back. One more time, big breath in. Big breath out. downward facing dog. Stay here, inhale, exhale. Inhale, sweep the right leg high, three-legged dog. Pause here, point the toes up towards the ceiling or the sky. Start to take some circles through the ankle. Switch direction of the circles. Keep the leg straight, start to take some big circles through the leg. Switch direction of the circles. Bend the knee, open the hip, take some big circles through the knee. Switch direction. Inhale, three-legged dog, straighten the leg, sweep it high. Exhale, shoulders over wrists, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, round, squeeze in. One more time, inhale, sweep. Exhale, squeeze, pause there, hold. Then step the foot through, in between the hands, keep the back knee lifted. Left hand down, right arm up, breathe in. Give that right leg a little hug, breathe out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, wrap. Last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, wrap it round. This time, inhale, lift, pause. Lift the left hand, reach it forward, right arm back. Twisted crescent lunge. Find your alignment. Notice if you're reaching forwards or backwards. See if you can stack the head over the heart, over the hips. Inhale, reverse. Lower the right hand down, left arm up and over. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches forwards. Inhale, revolved, reverse, crescent lunge. Exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches. One more time both ways, take it back. Bring it forwards. This time come back to your twisted crescent, arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, both arms up, right knee stays bent. Then exhale, straighten the right knee, twist to the right. Inhale, bend the knee, both arms up. Exhale, straighten the knee, twist to the right. One more time, inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist. Pause here with both legs straight, or maybe you might play around with finding a little bend into the left knee, lowering it to hover above the floor. Then you might play around with lowering the right hand onto the back of the left leg, maybe the calf, the thigh, the heel, wherever you reach. Full complete inhale. Full complete exhale. Bring the arms back parallel to the earth. Straighten both legs. Keep the arms as they are, but spin all the way to the left. Bring the toes to point in, heels to point out. So we're in a wide-legged stance facing the left-hand side of the mat. Keep the arms out wide, bend into the left knee. Lift the right toes, point them up, Skandasana to the back of the mat. Then warrior two to the top of the mat. Moving between those two shapes, drop down to the back, Skandasana. Press it up, warrior two. One more time, take it down and back. Then bring it forwards. This time, lower down into Skandasana at the back of the mat. Plant the left hand behind the left heel. Bring the inside edge of the right foot onto the floor. Then step the left foot to meet the right foot, landing in Vashisthasana side plank. Left hand presses the floor away strongly. Push the hips high, reach the right arm forward. Inhale here. Exhale, tap the left hip down, reach the right fingertips forwards. Inhale, lift the hips, reach the right arm up and over. Exhale, tap the hips down, reach the right arm forward. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower and tap. Then bring the left hip fully onto the floor. Come onto the left forearm here. Doing a little bit of core work. Keep the left forearm grounded on the mat. The right hip is stacked on top of the left hip here. Then roll both hips onto the floor, so you're kind of laying down on your back. Lift the feet, tap the fingertips of the right hand to the toes. Lower the legs down, lift the right hip, reach the right arm to the back of the room. Drop the right hip down, lift the legs, tap the toes. Keep it moving. Roll onto your side, onto your back, lift the legs and tap. Keep it going. Exhaling as you lift the legs. Inhaling as you come back down. Let's do one more. Lift the legs, tap the toes, pause and hold. Can you lift the legs a little bit higher? Lift the arm a little bit higher. Take one more big breath in. Breathe out, lower the legs down, come onto your back. Hug the knees into the chest, have a little squeeze. Then start to rock forwards and backwards. Cross over the ankles if they're not already. Then see if you can rock forwards, plant the hands, shoot the legs and land in a chaturanga, uncrossing the ankles as you go. Just an option, otherwise make your way forward into a high plank, pull through into upward facing dog or cobra, then wave it back, downward facing dog. Full complete breath in, full complete breath out. Second side, inhale, lift the left leg high, three-legged dog. Take some circles through the ankle in one direction. Switch direction. Keep the leg straight, point the toes, take some big circles through the leg. Switch direction. Bend the knee, open the hip, big circles through the knee. Switch direction. Straighten the leg, three-legged dog, sweep it high. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, sweep it up and back. Exhale, squeeze in. One more time, big breath in. Big breath out, squeeze in and pause there. Full cycle of breath holding. Then step the foot through in between the hands. Right hand down, left arm up, breathe in. Wrap it round, breathe out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, wrap it round. Last time, inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, lift the arm up. Lift the right hand, lift the right hand off the mat. Right arm forward, left arm back. Align through the spine, find your twist. Inhale, left arm meets the right leg. Right arm reaches up and over. Exhale, right hand down, left arm forward. Keep it moving. Inhale, revolved, reverse, crescent lunge. Exhale, reach it forwards. Last time both ways. Breathe in, take it back. Breathe out, bring it forwards. Now inhale, lift up, back into your twisted crescent. Exhale here. Inhale, normal crescent lunge, both arms up, deep bend in the left knee. Exhale, straighten the left leg, twist to the left. Inhale, bend the left knee, reach both arms up. Exhale, straighten and twist. One more time, inhale. Exhale, twist, pause there with both legs straight. Maybe you start to play around with bending into the right knee, bringing it to hover above the floor. Maybe start to lower the left hand anywhere along the back of the right leg. Oop. Maybe you fall like I just did. Super challenging one, guys, so if that bend in the right knee doesn't work for you, no worries. Lift the hand away from the leg, straighten both legs, keep the arms extended parallel to the floor, but twist over to the other side, bring the heels out, the toes in, wide-legged stance. Keep the arms wide, Skandasana to the back of the mat, lift the left toes from the floor, then warrior two to the front of the mat, bend the left knee. Take it back, Skandasana. Bring it forwards, warrior two. One more each way, Skandasana. Warrior two. This time, drop it down to Skandasana. Plant the right hand behind the right hip, the right foot. Take a big step with the right foot to meet the left foot. Reach the left arm forward, side plank on the right side. Inhale here, exhale, tap the right hip down, reach the left arm forwards. Inhale, lift the right hip, sweep the left arm to the back of the room. Exhale, tap the hip down. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the hip fully onto the floor, come down onto the right forearm. Extend the left fingertips towards the back of the room. Drop the left hip to the floor, lift the legs, tap the toes, lower the legs, roll onto your side, reach the arm up and over, keep it going. Now it's a bit more familiar. Might not take as much mental coordination to work out where the arms are going and where the legs are going. Inhaling in between and exhaling as you bring the fingertips to tap the toes. Do one more and hold with the legs lifted and the fingers tapping. Can you lift the legs a little higher, the fingers a little higher? Take a big breath in. Breathe out, lower the legs down, come all the way onto your back. Squeeze the knees into the chest, have a little rock, a little wiggle. Cross over the ankles again, opposite ankle in front this time as you rock forwards and backwards, maybe building up the momentum to plant the hands, shoot the legs behind you and land in a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, wherever you're at. Exhale, wave it back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk the fingertips about halfway up the mat and see if you can press off the hands and launch back into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Step all the way to the back of the mat, as far back as you can. Hands onto shins, halfway lift. Then come all the way up to standing, back of the mat, feet hip width apart. Bring the hands either to clasp opposite elbows behind the back or press the palms together into a reverse prayer. Ground down through the left foot, step the right foot halfway down the mat. Right toes point forward, left toes point towards the top left corner of the mat. Notice here if one hip is coming forwards or backwards. See if you can square both hips towards the front of the room. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, push the hips back, reach the heart forwards, come down halfway, find a flat back. Then maybe carry on, descending down over the right leg, folding down into your pyramid with the reverse prayer. Release from the reverse prayer, lower the left hand down, reach the right arm up, find a twist. Then lower both hands down towards the mat, bring the hands onto the hips, come up halfway, come all the way up to standing, step onto the right foot, squeeze the left knee up and in towards the chest. Find some circles through the left ankle. Straighten the leg. Find some circles through the entire leg. Switch direction. Bend the knee. Find some circles through the knee. Switch direction. Squeeze the knee into the chest. Then deliver the sole of the left foot either to the right calf, ankle, inner thigh, just avoid the knee. Tree pose in the middle of our mats. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Bring right hand onto left thigh, right arm wraps behind the back. Maybe nestle the left hand towards the right hip. Pausing here for just a few more breaths in our tree pose. Unravel from the twist. Bring the hands back into your reverse prayer or grabbing the elbows, whatever you did on the other side. Squeeze the left knee up and into the chest. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Turn the right toes to point towards the top right corner of the mat. Pyramid on the second side. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips, come down halfway. Nice long spine. Crown of the head reaches forward, tailbone extends back. Then maybe stay here or maybe carry on folding down over the left leg, melting the torso down over the left thigh. Release from reverse prayer, right hand down, left arm up, find the twist, stack the left shoulder above the right shoulder, send some energy through the left fingertips. Release from the twist, bring both fingertips to the floor, hands to the hips, halfway lift, all the way up to standing. This time step onto the left foot, squeeze the right knee up and into the chest. I'm just stepping back because I've not got space in front of me, but you can stay at the front of the mat. Take some circles through the right ankle, both directions. Straighten the leg, point the toes, take some big circles with the whole leg. Switch direction. Squeeze the knee into the chest, circle through the knee. Switch direction. Squeeze the knee into the chest. Then deliver the foot to left thigh, calf, ankle, wherever it lands for Vinyasa, tree pose on the second side. Inhale, reach both fingertips up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, twist. Deliver the left hand onto the right thigh, maybe wrap the right arm behind. One more full cycle of breath in and out through the nose here. Unravel back to face forward, reach both arms up, squeeze the right knee into the chest, drop the right foot down to the floor. Inhale, extend the fingertips even higher, Urdhva Hastasana, maybe find a little back bend here. Exhale, fold down over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Two more, ripple your way up, lengthen the spine. Release, relax, fold your way down. Last time, fill the lungs, lift the chest, empty the lungs, fold, plant the hands, step back into plank, rock forwards and backwards on the tiptoes. Then maybe work through a vinyasa. Maybe take it straight back to downward facing dog. Then you can do like we did before, waving forwards to plank, then back to downward dog, or you can add in a chaturanga each time if you would like. So inhale forwards, exhale chaturanga, inhale up dog or cobra, exhale downward dog. 2 more. Move at your own pace. Move with your breath. Everyone meet back in downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to reset. Then gently drop the knees down to the earth. Send the hips to the heels. Walk the arms forwards. Child's pose. Melt down here for a few breaths. Use this opportunity to reconnect to your breath in case you lost that connection. Notice the sound of the breath landing on the earth. Feel the belly moving in between the legs as you inhale and exhale. Inviting in one last little bit of flowy movement into our child's pose. As you inhale, lift the hips away from the heels, reach the right fingertips backwards, up and over, forwards. Place the right hand back down as you lower the hips back towards the heels. Left hand side, inhale, sweep the arm back, up, over, hand down, hips down. Keep it going. Right hand side, breathe in, soften, breathe out. Left hand side, inhale, take it down, exhale. One more each way, breathe in, breathe out. Last time, inhale and exhale. Pause in stillness for one deep breath in, deep breath out. Walk the fingertips up towards the knees. You can either sit off to one side and swing the legs around in front of you, or you can bring the hands into fists, place the fists either side of the knees, then maybe lift the legs off the floor, swing them out in front of you, soften them down onto the mat. Keep the left leg straight, bring the right foot onto the floor, hands around the shin to help lengthen through the spine and lift through the chest. Lift the right foot off the floor, deliver the foot to the outside of the left knee. Ground down through all 5 toes of the right foot. Take a big breath in, reach both arms up. Then, without hooking the elbow yet, keep the arms straight. Send left arm forward, right arm back, using the strength of the core to twist. And then wrap left arm around the right knee, right fingertips out behind, just a gentle bit of pressure through the right fingertips so we're not collapsing into the right hand. Maybe play around with the bind here, wrapping left arm under the right leg, right fingertips come to meet the left. Unwind from the bind, work the right knee to stack above the left knee, then bend the left knee in as well for Gomukhasana, cow face pose, sitting the hips in between the heels, fingertips either side of the legs. Inhale, lift the chest up, Exhale, bend the elbows and melt the chest down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Lift back up. Bring the palms to touch at heart center. Then work the left elbow towards the outside of the right knee, using that contact point to help push yourself a little bit further into the twist. Send some really big deep breaths into the right side of the body here, opening through the side body, the hips. Using a deeper breath to create a deeper sensation. Unravel back to face forwards. Roll back onto the hips. See if you can keep the hands at heart center as you unravel the legs and bring them parallel, the shins parallel to the floor, so you're in boat pose. Lower everything to hover, hoping I'm not going to hit my head on the wall behind me. Lift everything back up. Lower to hover. Lift back up. One more time. Lower and hover. Lift back up. Drop the feet to the floor. This time extend the left leg long. Plant the sole of the right foot on the floor. Bring the hands around. No, it's not that one, is it? Left knee bends, right leg long. There we go. Hands around the left shin to help you lift. Open the chest. Draw the shoulder blades down and back. Lift the left foot off the floor. Place it to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Twisting with the strength of your core here. Then wrap right arm around left knee, give it a little hug. Just a gentle bit of weight into the left fingertips for support here. Maybe find the bind, wrap the right arm under the left leg. Left fingertips come to meet behind. Linger here for a few breaths, finding a bit more length with every breath in and a bit more depth with every breath out. Unravel the arms, keep left knee stacked above the right knee, work the left heel towards the outside of the right hip, bend the right knee, bring the right heel to the outside of the left hip, fingertips to frame the legs, inhale, lift the chest, exhale, bend the elbows, lower down, inhale, lift and lengthen, exhale, fold and soften. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Bring yourself back up. Press the palms at your heart center. Spin the right elbow to meet the top of the left knee. Use that contact point to help push yourself a little bit further into the twist. Use your breath to create space. Use your breath to keep you centered. Unravel, spin back to face forward. Maybe the hands stay at the heart as you lean back into the hips. Unravel the legs, bring them parallel to the floor. This time, lower down to hover. Then as you lift up, left elbow taps the right knee. Lower to hover. Other side, right elbow, left knee. Keep it going. Take it down. Twist right. Lower. Twist left. One more each way. Lower. Twist, lower, twist. Last time, lower, hover. Maybe straighten the arms, reach them towards the front of the room. Hold for 3, 2, 2.5, 1.5, 1.25, 1 and 0. Lower all the way down onto your back. Bend the knees, plant the soles of the feet on the earth. Extend the arms straight down by your sides. Press the fingertips into the floor. Inhale, lift the hips up, bridge pose. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Breathe in, ripple up. Breathe out, soften down. Soles of the feet together, knees fall out wide. Revisiting the same shape where we began our practice today. So we can take a moment to observe, notice any differences in how this shape felt at the start of the practice. If the body feels more spacious and open, if there's more space for the breath to move into, where there's more warmth, where there's more softness. A moment to integrate and appreciate the effects of your movement. Then you can either stay in your Supta Baddha Konasana for Shavasana, or you can find any other shape that feels comfortable, safe, relaxing to spend these last few minutes of stillness. You can take any final stretches, any final shapes that are calling to you, that you were wishing that you'd had the opportunity to practice today. Your practice, finish it however feels best for you, but whatever you do, make sure that you find a few minutes to be still. When you feel ready, once you've had a few minutes to be still, to integrate, start to reconnect your awareness into your present being. Reconnect to your breath. Take a few big inhales and big exhales. Find movement, find a big full body stretch, find small movements, big movements, any movement that's calling to you to re-energize the body. Eventually starting to find your way back up to your version of a comfortable seated position. We'll seal our practice here with a few releasing breaths and add in arm movements. So as you breathe in, reach both arms up, breathe out, sigh it out through the mouth, press the air away in front of you. 2 more, inhale, scoop it up, exhale, press it down. 1 more time, big breath in, big breath out. Place the hands down on the knees, one last little moment of grounding here. For the rest of your day, I hope that you think peaceful thoughts, I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you so much for choosing to share your practice with me today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would be so grateful if you could take a second to leave a comment letting me know what you thought. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so that we can be on our mats together again, hopefully very soon. Have a fab day.